The Randomiser is a tool that has been developed to help teachers think about the content of the Australian curriculum by thinking through the essence of each learning area. The tool has been designed to support collaborative thinking about the curriculum for single year levels, multi-age classes and across learning areas. The tool caters for all learning areas and year levels from Foundation to Year 10. Our many varied classroom structures present us with many challenges as we work to integrate the Australian curriculum into our learning programs. Many South Australian teachers have been integrating the curriculum when designing learning for years. Now, with a new curriculum that seems overwhelming and difficult, many of us may unconsciously revert to single content-based planning. In South Australia, we want our teachers to think innovatively and creatively to enable connections to happen within learning areas, across year levels, and across learning areas. Using the Randomiser encourages us to make connections between random content descriptions and to think intentionally through the essence of a learning area. By practicing this thinking together, we'll be better prepared to interweave these connections when we're designing learning using the Australian curriculum that's specific to our students' learning entitlements. By making these connections, our students will become powerful learners, thinking like scientists, historians, mathematicians, and powerful language users. Making these connections is challenging work and is best done together in professional learning communities, learning area teams, or faculty groups. It is designed to promote a shift in thinking about working with the content through the essence of a learning area. The more this thinking is practiced, the easier it will be to make these connections when designing learning. To use the Randomiser, first decide on a year level you'd like to focus on, followed by a learning area. By clicking on the Next button, a randomly generated content description from the learning area and year level will appear. As a group, discuss how you might cover this content description.
Or a lot of us in junior primary, making jellies with the kids.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah,
so boiling the water and then and watching what happens and observing what happens to the jelly crystals and how is the jelly then formed.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah.
Now, by clicking on the Next button again, an essence description will appear. How might our students now learn this same content through focusing on this essence? What could we do differently and how could we think differently?
So what would you do? You'd need to provide them with the opportunity to observe something.
Yes.
And you could ask them, well, what do you notice?
Yes.
Or what questions do you have?
Yeah. Or what is
if we combined or mix these things?
So if
what
we bake a cake, one with self-raising flour, one with bicarb, one with this, they could look at the differences in the cakes.
Yes.
What essential or fertile questions could we ask through this essence to enable our students to do the thinking in the classroom? This tool also helps us make connections across learning areas such as Year 7 history, paired with Year 7 science. It also helps us within learning areas and across age levels, such as Year 6 English, paired with Year 7 English content descriptions. Visit our Facebook page to post and share your connections.